CBS 6 News at 5:30 in high definition.
Great to see you again. Welcome to CBS 6 News at 5:30. I'm Lorenzo Hall.
And I'm Julie Bragg. Could you face a stiff penalty if a police officer ever catches you texting while driving?
Even so, how could the officer actually prove that you were actually texting? If the Virginia State Crime Commission gets its way, texting while driving will carry a much heavier penalty.
And a Richmond pastor reacts after losing a family member because of texting. Tracy Sears has more on that. Trace?
Yeah, for a year now, Pastor Tracy Whitlock has been talking to young folks at high schools and collecting thousands of signatures, hoping to inspire lawmakers to change Virginia's texting laws. Tonight, he is one step closer to that becoming a reality.
It still hurts. It still hurts.
It's been almost a year since Tracy Whitlock lost his niece.
And she was just a bright, shining star.
27-year-old Tori Thaniel and her 22-year-old best friend died on January 21st in a car accident on the Chippenham Parkway. Police say Thaniel was texting while driving. Although Whitlock was critically injured himself in 2006 by another person texting behind the wheel, it was his niece's death that motivated the Richmond pastor to speak out as an advocate for strengthening Virginia's distracted driving laws.
I went out and got over 15,000 signatures, and that support should all come together so that we can show just how serious we are about this.
The bill, as you see.
On Wednesday, 2 Virginia lawmakers took the first step by introducing legislation that would make texting while driving punishable as reckless driving and make it a primary offense. Currently, it's a secondary offense, meaning drivers must be pulled over for something else in order for an officer to cite them for texting. Just a few hours later, the legislation was endorsed by the Virginia State Crime Commission.
I don't think we want all of our police officers running around locking up people that they suspect of having text and throwing the handcuffs on them.
But Delegate Manoli Lapasi says the legislation may even have to go beyond that by banning drivers from using handheld devices altogether.
If you allow them to dial a number, then you're never going to be able to prove any of these cases. You'd have to, in each case, file a search warrant to get the person's phone records to say, hey, you weren't dialing a number, you were actually texting.
Banning it, yes, I'm all for it.
Whitlock believes Virginia lawmakers should take the toughest stance, and he says he'll continue fighting until they do.
I see angels. I see angels because I really want to make a difference on saving lives, because how many more lives are we going to lose?
Now, 8 distracted driving bills died this past year in the General Assembly. Virginia is one of 38 states that bans texting while driving, but neighboring Maryland and D.C. have banned handheld cell phone use altogether behind the wheel. Back to you, Julie.